We are good.
Hello, Cadre. How are you tonight? Thank you very much for dropping by again and again and again. We are even on Facebook because, why not? We're not going to stay on Facebook indefinitely, but tonight at the very least, and probably a good chunk of this month, we're going to stick around on Facebook as well as Twitch. I kind of feel like a lot of people just aren't aware we're doing this, or aren't seeing it, or not remembering it, or whatever, and really, that's kind of my fault, so I should do something about that. I am joined, as always, by the lovely and talented Knut, my producer of Doom. I should tell you, before I give him all the green lights to say hello, that he proved tonight that he is not only lovely, but indeed worthy of the term talented. We had some fairly substantive, not giant, but substantive technical issues that happened with some updates, and they got resolved and settled and sorted and set up, and here we are doing the thing at the place with the stuff, all because he did the thing. So, thank you, Knut, and say hello.
Hello, magical wizard tech craftian Knut here. And
And modest, lest we forget.
I cannot blame my celestial being for being a celestial being.
I mean, that sounds legit. That sounds fair. I could be wrong. I'm no expert, but that sounds fair. Tegan, you can't hide if you do it like that, but thank you. Tegan has insisted, once again, on paying the cover charge I'm not officially charging. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, thank you. That whole donate button thing is deliberately set up as a maybe. If people want to do it, that's amazing. Nobody feels like, I don't want anybody to feel like they have to. So when anybody does, I'm super extra ultra grateful, and this is one of those days. So thank you.
Come and come see this with, here comes that boy!
I mean, that is a thing.
And Tegan says, hola, ¿cómo está? Love you, darling.
All things concerned, muy bien. Et tú? I am pleased to report that the guitar works. This is an important thing, a vital thing. If the guitar didn't work, if she simply wasn't in the mood, it would be catastrophic. It would be sad and miserable and silly and kind of like this entire line of conversation. So, I think that if everybody is enjoying their Saturday night and we have dispensed with the initial pleasantries, we should maybe get on to something silly like music. So I think that's what we're going to do. It is...
I think we can all agree that is a good plan.
Yeah, it's the theory about why everybody's here, so I think we'll do that. Also, as it's June, we're going to kind of reset things and just kind of all bets are off tonight. So that's kind of a thing, too, because reasons. So... I gotta move that capo. I don't like it there. No, not quite. Alright, we can do that. Took me a moment to figure out what I wanted to sing this song, and I have done so. So now, I shall do so.
Because you're very quiet when talking tonight.
This is a good time to tell me that. It means I need to move the mic.
Yeah, move it a little bit.
Come here. Oh, I see why. Let's fix that. How about that? Is that better? Yes, no, maybe? Before we start into full-bore singy thing.
I thought it was a good time to actually jump in there. Comment says, "Hello, Mike. Thank you for joining us."
I take it
See,
it's
there's
substantively
small-
better. What was that?
Tegan said, "Small bit."
A little bit. Okay. So it's not like crazy overpowering loud suddenly, but it is in fact working as intended finally. Is that about right?
Probably. While you are singing, I'm gonna fix the tips goal, because that is from still May.
Then we shall begin. Miles and leagues and miles before me, dawn bound I must fade. For valor sleeps in shallow graves where hope's last tune is played. But I shall find no solace there, no meager joy from empty words. With heavy heart I leave the gentle hand that lifts the sword. No prize of any foreign field, no beauty won abroad was evermore the match of me as she might meet a sword. The memory of strength so rare, grace given by the Lord. My mind it ever seeks the gentle hand that lifts the sword. Your father taught you sword and shield, for men teach what men know. The frosty eyes like starlight on drive fear through every foe. A lion neath an angel's wings, such beauty full and pure. My worth will never match the gentle hand that lifts the sword. So ere I fade my lady off to march on blood and bone, oh, I would ask this of you, so your answer I may know. I have broken with your father, and his good will is known. I would have you stand with me, my lady, wife, knit soul to soul. My heart is in your hands now, and its drum beats fierce and sure. I would forever hold the gentle hand that lifts the sword. Oh, I would forever is, has anybody spotted this yet? I suspect if you haven't, you already have by now.
I say to you is untrue. Oh, I'll hypnotize and you forget the fight. Yeah. Oh, I'm the fire that you can't fly too close to, becoming what I thought I'd lay to rest. A desperate, wretched hunger, where my smile is. Oh, a desperate, wretched burning in my chest. No one hears the thoughts inside my mind, so what I show is what is real, and all that matters is the tick of time, waiting for the next life that I steal. I am the fire. Oh, I'm the fire that you can't fly too close to. The voice of gravity that draws you in. The truth is a wish for words for me to drown in. Oh, and in its way reveals my every shade. No one hears the thoughts inside my mind, so what I show you is what is real, and all that mattered was the tick of time, waiting for the next life that I steal. I am the fire. Becoming what I thought I lay to rest. Desperate, wretched hunger where my smile is. Oh, a desperate, wretched burning in my chest. I am the fire. By candlelight, always attracts a certain crowd. The apparition emotions that surround me. Somehow keep the novels out. Sit down, never mind the rain. Sit down and never mind the pain. Oh yeah, my head is pounding from all the voices locked inside, and all the flickering lights around me. Oh, they're like a million piercing eyes, thunderous echoing voices, without a face, without a name, unnumbered questions and no choices. So once again I begin to play the game as the globe flies, born up to the sky, before I realize my mornings pass me by. She's that sunrise. Smoke is slowly slipping upward. It disappears into the dark. Sometimes the horrors that they tell you can cause a fracture of your heart. Thunderous echoing voices, you'll only learn the things that you don't want to know. Unnumbered questions and no choices. Now when you won't see them, they are too busy gazing at the cold light, born up to the sky, before you realize your mornings pass you by. You better chase the sunrise, born up to the sky, before you realize, no, your mornings pass you by. Oh, better chase the sunrise. Oh, 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 oh. I often wonder when they see me, yeah. Do they see the spirits dance behind my eyes? Do they hear the words I hear them? Or will they ever realize? Kapow.
Kapow!
Indeed.
Sandra Michleaf on Facebook asks, please play Tremarian Blood.
I can do that for you. I have a thing that I want you to do in return, though. I mean, I'll do the song anyway, because of course I'll do the song anyway. But if you are watching on Facebook or even YouTube, please consider hopping over to Twitch, twitch.tv/JP_Corwin, and giving us a follow. We are extra super uber close to finally having the number of followers required to make us officially affiliate with Twitch and actually turn this into something of a business. It would be it's a super helpful thing for the channel. It gets us all kinds of things like custom emotes and emojis, I should say, and we can actually get subscribed to, which if you've got an Amazon Prime membership costs you nothing extra. Just all kinds of awesome stuff. So if you would, please consider making your way over to twitch.tv/JP_Corwin. But yes, of course I'll play that song for you. Because I'm here and then in England and other places and so forth doesn't change the whole blue blood thing. That's a thing that hasn't changed. But first, there must be drinking.
Just thank you. By the way, as always, a lot of people love the kapows.
For those of you that are new to the regular Saturday stream, that is what happens when people catch me doing a transition between songs. It's a thing specifically tied to, you did a different song in the middle of that song, or at the end of that song, you didn't break, and it was cool, and it was a thing. So that's where that comes from. You have been let in on the deep, dark secret now, moo-ha, or something.
Common says, let Argent and Azure hold sway. No, wait, that's Atlantea. Good enough.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's also correct, but also no. I mean, we are, silver and blue. That is still a thing, but it's not only us, so that's maybe not. Yeah. I don't like that. I have a string misbehaving. Give me a sec.
Strung up the notes and held them hostage.
It's a particular fret. Just another sign I need to take my poor dear here into the shop. So for those of you that missed it, I dropped the first volume of the soundtrack for the Cycle of Bones, the book series that I've been working on. We're almost, we're neck deep, now elbow deep, I would say. We are elbow deep in work on book 3. Soundtrack Volume 1, Tied to the Dawn of Unions. The first book was out like 2 weeks ago, and you guys have been kicking it off on Spotify and every place else. I'm really appreciative. A couple of you picked it up off of Amazon, downloaded it all perma-like, so it's yours. But a bunch of you have also picked it up on Spotify, and I really appreciate it. In July, we'll see Soundtrack Volume 2. And then we'll see, that's for the Drums of Unrest, and then Volume 3 will come out in, I think, October is the plan. So it comes out right before we get in Book 3, which is kind of cool, I feel like. I like the idea of putting out the music as sort of a combination, here's the music, plus sneak preview of what's coming in the book. So that's the thing we're doing. And there are songs on there which I am told have already made their way in Volume 1, that have already made their way to Bardics and other random singing things, at least around Florida, which is super awesome and incredibly flattering. But yeah, so Cycle of Bones Volume 1 is up everywhere. That's a thing. That's a thing! So, because it's up and because it's new and because I'm excited about it and I enjoy it, I'm going to do what seems to be the winner, if it were a competition, as to what the favorite song off the disc is. So we're going to do that next, and that's where we're going to move things from. And we'll go from there, because, why not?
who summoned me to kneel. Swordsmen stood beside me, lords of fen and field, smiled to risk their bows, each man a living shield. Spear and glaive behind me, deadly swift and strong, rays of winter's moon above, fade ragged and upgone. Silver in the sky, silver polished steel, wound about my throat and singing at my heels. Silver in the air, burn the battlefield, silver brushed the rose who summoned me to They cannot escape my mind's eye. At night when I dream twixt the gulf and the sea, lay Trimeris, her arms open wide. From humble beginnings of fire and of rain, from dragons dead distance and dream, more than history living is our crown to me, honor, glory, and chivalry's gleam. Trimerian blood floweth hot in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade, no matter where I lay me down. Trimeris, she's always my home, my heart and my sword, your crown. Trimeris, she's always my home. Long have I traveled all the known world I've tread. I've seen fairness, gentility, and grace. But when are the kingdoms of Eva their high praise? 'Tis my heart feels its emptiest place. Three seas guard the throne of my oath and my home. Wide water, the raiment of queens. Trimerian angels in grace stood alone. Oh, their beauty lends fighting men wings. Trimerian blood floweth hot in my veins, like the warm summer winds I pray never shall fade, no matter where I lay me down. Trimeris, she's always my home, my heart and my sword, your crown. Trimeris, she's always my home. Though the world's eyes may darken and all light may fade, come tyranny, oppression, and hate, there will stand one last bastion, so hope can remain, held by hot blood and glittering blade. And if ever war I must wage, chimerist, she's always my home. Chimerist, she's always my home. Silver in the skies, silver in the skies. Silver in the skies, silver polished steel, wound about my throat and singing at my ear. And there you go. Kapow, indeed. So Sandra, I hope you're still around, but there you go. Never know how good the mic is. I'm hoping you're not picking up gulp, gulp, gulp every time I drink.
We should be very good about that.
It's important. I want the mic to be good, but not so hot that you're hearing, every time I drink. Because reasons. So yeah, it is the first Saturday in June, and we're doing random stuff like we do every week, but it's June, so we're back to Facebook, a thing I've been kind of deliberately avoiding for a while. Not because I hate Facebook, I don't, but Facebook currently reaches more people that are, friends or fans or whatever they'd like to style themselves, but it doesn't do anywhere near as much as far as making the show interesting and fun as things like Twitch. Like YouTube is there because it stays forever. Twitch, on the other hand, you've got all the fun chat stuff, and you've got weird emojis flying around and crazy things that I don't get to see that are flying around my head. I don't get to see them until afterwards when I go back and kind of do game notes and look at the show. But it's always crazy fun to watch a billion things making, swoon moments and so on and so forth. It's awesome. It's a different kind of community on Twitch, right? And on top of that, Twitch is one of those great places where there are real options for people that have never, ever heard any of this music or met me or any of the other things that go into that, just literally stumbling right along and finding us live. Right? There's no place that I'm aware of that does that quite as well as Twitch. So that's why the push for Twitch has happened. But we had a couple weeks where we were gone because of the transatlantic stuff and then some technical glitches in the process. But now that we're back on schedule, it kind of made more sense to, at least for a little while, jump back on Facebook also. So that's why we've been gone and why we're back at the moment, for those of you wondering.
Sandra said thanks.
My pleasure. Canute, if you would please, in the chat, specifically on the Facebook side, if you could go ahead and put the link to Twitch there, that'd be awesome. Please and thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. You're a superstar. Alright, so I think we'll do a little bit more. Because I feel like doing a little bit more. So I feel like I should do a little bit more. That's how that math works. I feel like I should. You people haven't, run away screaming yet, so I feel like I should do a little bit more. That's kind of where my head is. Crazy,
I
right?
think everyone here is just vibing right now. You know, the music is probably a good idea.
I'm good with vibing. So let's do this. Within the fire, out upon the sea, crazy man Michael was walking. He met with a raven with eyes black as coals. Shortly they were talking. Your future I will tell to you. Your future you often have asked me. Your true love will die by your own right hand, and crazy man Michael will curse me. Now Michael he rented and Michael he raved. He beat the four winds with his fists so. He laughed and he cried, he shouted and he swore, for his mad mind had trapped him in a fist hole. Oh, you speak with an evil, you speak with a rage, you speak for the devil that haunts me. For is she not the fairest in all this broad land? Your sorcerer's words are to taunt me. He took out his dagger of fire and of steel. He cut down a raven in the heart. Oh, but the bird fluttered along the sky it did spin, all the colder than one could start. Oh, but where is the raven whom I struck down dead, that here should lie on the ground? Oh, I see but my true love with a wound so red, where her lover's heart it did pound. Oh, now crazy man Michael, he wanders and walks. He talks to the night and the day. Oh, but his eyes, they are sad, his speech, it is plain. He longs to be far away. Oh, Michael, he whistles the simplest of tunes. He asks of the wild wolves their pardon, for his true love has flown into every flower that's grown. And Michael is the keeper of the garden.
vacant eyes. Your belly sees the world around you. A sharper image cuts your mind's eye free of everyone and everything. Once more, welcome to your life. It's a long, long road. Welcome to your life. Yeah, the wind bites cold. Angel boy, though empty faces are lost in thought now, and present beauty lie and safe at home. There she is, at her easel gazing dreamlike, a canvas caressed with fake colors and abstract form. Alone, and as her body dies, and wonder fades, she stares with frozen eyes at what she made. Come a long way home. A long way home. But you said, bring me my devil, send me my angel. There's no bridge I wouldn't cross just to slow the ending. Bring me my devil, or send me my angel, but don't send me through these woods alone. Angel boy, standing at your mother's graveside with nothing I can do to ease your pain. Deafening silence with nothing left to do or say now. You somehow you derive some comfort from the pouring rain. Yeah, welcome to your life. It's a long, long road. Oh, welcome to your life. Yeah, the wind bites cold, and it's a long way home. A long way home. Yeah, bring me my devil, send me my angel. There's no bridge I wouldn't cross just to slow the ending. Bring me my devil, send me my angel. Angel boy, open up and face the day now. Sooner that you start, the sooner you'll learn what lies in store. where you are. And the clouds all around bring the rain coming down. Walking the rooms have remembered. Though I've never been here before, dreams more like memories start to flood and around me as I open up the door. There's miles on the phone from where I stand alone back to where you are. And the clouds all around bring the rain coming down. I know all the pictures on the wall, but I can't tell you why. And I'd like to believe that I finally come home. Oh, but that wouldn't be a lie. Oh, there's miles on the phone from where I stand alone back to where you are. And the clouds all around bring the rain coming down. Coming down. Got a little too much to dream last night. Once again, seems I found myself standing outside your white light. Not real sure as to what happened then. Next I knew I was alone in my room. Thank God without you again. I don't know where you've been all my life, but go back there. All I want is to hold you to me, though I don't dare. I won't miss you at all, though I'll pretend to. Had a little too much to dream last night. Battered, bloodied, and beaten, gone when it's me that I fight. Yeah. Now I'm caged and there's nowhere to fly. In my mind, in my veins, got air everywhere. I can't run away. Though I'll try, yeah. And I don't know where you've been all my life. Go back there. All I want is to hold you to me, though I don't dare. I won't miss you at all, though I'll pretend to. No. Hey! God, what a fool took my own advice. Now I'm an outcast from inside your life. No, I don't know where you've been all my life, but go back there. All I wanted was to hold you to me, and I did take. I won't miss you at all. I won't even pretend to. I won't miss you at all. God, you're where you are, and the clouds all around bring the rain pouring down. Oh, I'm the ghost in the hall. You can't see me at all, but you know I'm here, and you speak to me now, and I can know that somehow I'll hear. Okay, I'll stop.
Kapow, 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 kapow. I think that was all of them.
There's one extra. I feel like now I have to add another song. Thanks, Knut.
Ow!
Jerk. Everyone's chill tonight. There's not like, woo, blah, 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 which is fine. Like, it doesn't have to be constant blather. But if everybody's that damn chill, I'll put a fourth one in.
I think just everyone's fucking vibing. We got a couple of people here, but everyone's just pretty chill.
I like chill.
We read the preaching words of Nightbot about our faithful religious righteousness.
Oh no. What does our resident Knight Templar have to say?
Follow the channel! Do you know about BadTwitch.tv?
I do not. Should I?
It's what gives us all the emotes! So get the extension now!
Okay then. I'll get right on that shit.
Sandra joined us on Twitch now, on Twitch.
I didn't hear the thing for the follow. Thank you.
I do not think a follow has been dropped.
Oh,
but
well.
she wrote it.
Well, now that you're here, click that little follow button, please and thank you. Like below my my mug and my guitar and my me. Please and thank you.
Welcome, welcome. And it should be, if you are on the browser, it should be on the right side underneath the video. And on phone, it's on the top, I believe. And something cool will happen.
Yes, a small British boy will sing your praises. We are close to the end of our evening together. We have been lefting and we have been righting, and we are close to the end of our evening together. But we're not quite at the end yet. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more music. So we're going to do a little bit more music. As always, guys, thank you so much for coming tonight. As always, it's amazing to see you week after week. I'm still super flattered and super excited. And these little tiny desk things, these little tiny mini sets are beyond the fact that they're fun. They do the best they can to, and better than anything else has, to scratch the itch of getting to go out and perform. right? There's not a lot of in-person options, and even as clubs are reopening, there is a performance list about 8 years long, because that's what happens when nobody can play at a club. Everybody's
Hey,
desperate to play at a club.
new stalker. Thank you.
Harry approves, and so do I. Thank you very, very much. We are inching close. What is the grand total now, Knut? We need 50. Where are we?
We are at 43.
Excellent. We are officially 7 away. 7. 7 more people. 7. Which is awesome. So yeah, these shows are great because they, from the standpoint of the artist, because they scratch the performance itch. And, you know, with the incredible help of Knut, my lovely and talented producer, who I am told is both lovely and I can prove that he is talented, I get a seeing eye human, which is awesome. Which means I can do these and not feel like I'm just singing into nowhere and can't tell if anyone's there and blah, blah, blah. Or I could turn comments on so that they play out with, you know, Harry, the little British boy, all day long. The problem with that is they interrupt the song and I can't hear what the hell was said, right? So that's a problem. So having a seeing eye human is phenomenal. It allows me to do the kind of between song interaction thing. As always, the tip jar, the donation thing is just that. It's not necessary. I certainly appreciate it, but it seems absurd to me to charge for a show, a little tiny show like this. It's one thing if I've got this big production thing required where I've got to go and get transportation and maybe hotel and dinner and things and get all the, you know, sound system stuff in there and arrange somebody to run the sound and all the. I don't have to do any of that here. It's all set up. Once it was all set up, it was just getting in and going. It doesn't make sense to charge people for that, to me. If we've got, you know, hundreds of people showing up every week, well, maybe I'll do that, but not so much otherwise. Hence the free thing. If people feel like, you know, dropping money in the tip jar, awesome, it's appreciated, but it's not remotely necessary. We're everywhere on social, you know, Twitter, Instagram, obviously Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. The new disc is out. Well, I say disc, it's all digital, but the new disc is out. You can get it on pretty much any place that streams, other than Apple right now, because they're still kind of arm wrestling me. Because they don't like the fact that it's called a soundtrack, so they're arm wrestling me. Well, they can arm wrestle all they want, but it is a soundtrack, so says I. Yeah, so all the socials, Patreon, Insta, Twitter, Facebook, etc., etc. And that's I think that's all the housekeeping, isn't it, Knut?
I do believe so. Lachesi says, had all the goosebumps from the songs and couldn't do much in the way of typing.
All good, and thank you. It's always nice to get that kind of reaction, which I wouldn't have were it not for Knut. Because, you know, I wouldn't see the comments because still blind and plus hard to read with my nose trying to pretend to snort cocaine off the TVs while I try and read. That's how close I have to get, and it's hard to do that while you've got a camera on you without just being silly. So, thank you.
All I can say to that is, thank God you're blind and not deaf, because then I would have to mime this, and that'd be hard.
I think that'd be funny as hell.
It would be funny as hell, because then I would need a webcam, and I would stand in my living room fucking dancing around.
Which would be funny. We may do that for funsies one day. And you know, and I've got people that are sign language experts that you know translate for that fluently. So we could maybe even do that, just for funsies.
Give me a crash course for 10 minutes in order to learn this language and see how well I do it.
I'll make a call. All right. So unless there's anything else in the specific, I think we're going to do one more bit of music and then call it a night. Anything else from anybody else while we're here? Excellent.
Lachess says, I'd pay to see you mime this spelling.
Ooh. That's fantastic.
What's the correct spelling on my name, by the way? Thank you very much.
Well done, you. So we're so close. 43 out of 50. We're really not bad for a couple months' work with nobody knowing we're doing this up front. I will take that.
Calvin says, I'm still down for record skipping to offset the chill perfection of the rest of the set.
Oh, you are you?
so wrapped up I don't know where to turn. And there are nights I like to drink myself to oblivion. My empty arms, my empty bed, my lonely is like a blade. Oh, I'd conjure up a picture, but your image is all fake. Memories get pushed aside by thoughts of what could be, and frequent lies I tell myself cloud over what I see. Footsteps that tomorrow brings come traveling through the fields, all that separate the boundaries of my fictions and what's real. Sleep leads to a secret world, the playground of the mind. When they're inside, I'll hold you close till I run out of time. Daylight sun shall pull me back, I can't make them let go. Oh, I only wish that I could make time blind. A liar in this misty place between waking and my dreams. I try like hell to convince myself that this is what it seems. I hold you in my arms, I see my fathers and my sons, and I can't help but wonder how long till my will is done. Till my will is done. Till my will is done. I can't help but want these things. I know why I am here. Oh, when the silence that tomorrow brings in time will disappear. My love, if I don't find you somewhere on this ragged blade, oh, then look for me where dreams and nightmares reign. Sleep leads to a secret world, the playground of the mind. Oh, when they're inside, I'll hold you close till I run out of time. Daylight sun shall pull me back, I can't make them let go. No, no, I only wish that I could make time line. Oh, I only wish that I could make time line. Oh, I only wish that I could make time blind. Looking for a reason to make me let you stay. If I stay another season, your eyes will only get in my way. Your face will only serve as my temptation. So leave me as you found me at this crossroad with only my imagination. I don't have in my tower. I will hold you if I could, but if I should, it help me find a reason. No, help me find a reason. Yesterday's tomorrow kicked down my door and blinded me. Begged and I have borrowed to feed this fire that won't let me be. Your world is only sad as my frustration. Oh, I'm still standing at this crossroad, barely holding back my own damnation. Stop myself from breathing in, locked here in my tower. I would hold you if I could, but if I should, help me find a reason. Well, help me find a reason. I don't have the power to stop myself, to stop myself, to stop myself from breathing. Locked here in my tower. I would hold you if I could, but if I should, help me find a reason. I don't have the power to stop myself, to stop myself, to stop myself, stop myself, stop myself, stop myself from breathing, from breathing, from breathing, from breathing. I've been the wilder rover for many years, and I've spent all my money on whiskey and beer. Until now I'm returning with golden great store. Though I never shall play the wilder rover no more, and it's no nay, never, no nay, never, no more will I play the wilder rover. No, never, no more. So I went to an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady my money was spent. When I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom as yours I could have any day, and it's no nay, never, no nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. So I drew from my pocket 10 sovereigns for ride, and the landlady's eyes open wide with delight. Oh, she said I have a whiskey and wines of the best, and that what you told me was only in jest, and it's no nay, never, no nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Shit. Every damn time this part of the CD doesn't want to stop. Give it!
me start again. Yeah. No, it's the wrong spot. Yeah. So I'll off to me parents confess what I've done, and I'll beg them to pardon their prodigal son. And when they arrest me as oft times before, no, I never shall play the wild no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never, right up here, killed. No, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And that, as they say, is that. Any parting words or shots before we call it a night, lovely and talented Canute?
Just the fact that your voice was breaking. Brace for impact.
Yeah, tell me about it. This is one of those things that happens sometimes, and you have to do what you can to recover mid-song. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Sorry, you survived. You survived.
Oh, I
Just
always
like you
survive.
have that.
I always survive. The question is, did the audience survive?
I think it'll linger with me forever. The horrible breaking of an almost off the tone.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. I know some tricks to fix it midstream. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. These are things that happen.
It wasn't that bad.
It was that bad to me. Mistakes happen. You live with them, you go past them. But no, it was bad to me. I get it. Hopefully I didn't chase the world away. But hey, that's why it's live.
Lunches says, thank you, JP and Knut.
Thank you.
Common says, we thrive on the foibles of live shows. It's all good.
I love that you successfully said that word.
I have no idea what that word is.
Silly slapstick mistakes. It's silly missteps.
The shame of not being a native speaker.
I know, it's horrific and monstrous of you to not be a native speaker. These are things that happen. How dare you not be something that you're not, Knut?
I know I should be everything else that I'm not. I know.
Yeah, you
I'm
are
working
all,
on it.
You are all Knuts now. Meh. Well, that is also, by the way, Common Rider, who rides the Common. That is why the CD gag works way less well without a physical live audience.
Comes says, one of us, cult of Knut, cult of Knut.
Ha! I am down with the Cult of Canute. That makes me laugh.
I am okay with being a deity. I am okay with it.
I believe that you believe that.
The ego in this one cannot be stopped.
But, as they say, that is the end of that for the evening. I hope to see you guys next week, those of you that are able and willing to make it. It'll be great to see you. Thank you again and again and again for showing up every week and all the things that you do. Thanks for the donation, thanks for the time, and as always,